I wish I could say otherwise, but it's a royal mess out there today. Chandler, Sayers, take Brookhaven.
You got it, boss.
Christie, Selby, make sure things stay on the rails in the east.
On it.
Cordell, Kelly, Chief wants you to have a chat with Detectives Lee and Ferrara before you set out on patrol.
Will do, Kowalski. What do you know, kid? They got you talking to the detectives already. You must be doing something right.
Hey, Cordell, Kelly, it's good to see you. We're going to be ramping up our gang enforcement in the coming days based on some strong leads we've been getting, and we wanted to loop you in.
The two main gangs in our sights are the Jawheads, my little problem, and Crimson Serpent. Those dopes are being handled by Detective Lee.
While you're out on the beat, we want you to keep your eye out for gang members committing crimes. Once you've resolved the immediate situation, be on the alert for any additional evidence they might have dropped.
If you're able to arrest a gang member, you can also find additional clues by searching them. To take these gangs down, we're going to need enough evidence to make the charges stick.
For now, you can leave the paperwork to us. When you find something, take it to Eugene up in the evidence room. He'll link it to our active cases and keep us posted. Once we get enough evidence, we can try to take down the leaders.
The chief says he wants you in the ocean, but not so deep it's over your head. These might be the biggest operations the precinct runs, but we still need worker bees to take care of the nitty-gritty. That's where you come in. You're on what we like to call run around and deal with crap we don't want to duty. Like talking to that scumbag Antonio.
Antonio says he'll pass us info at particular times and places. You'll go pick it up for us. Sometimes it'll be at Kavanaugh's. If he can't make it there, he'll call a prearranged payphone. He says it's the only way he can stay safe. What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but thankfully for us, he's your pain in the ass. You want to wear the blues? You gotta pay your dues.
We all did it coming up.
Damn right. Oh, while you're up, go ahead and take this to Eugene in the evidence room. He'll talk you through his organization system.
Hey, Cordell. Thanks for bringing this in. I guess now's a good time to talk you through how I keep track of the evidence. Take a look. Averno's gangs all have a hierarchy. We don't want to go after the big boss before we can make the charges stick. To do that, we need evidence. As you gather materials from crime scenes, I'll track the evidence against the gangster's photo. When the detectives think we have enough to make a case, they'll put together an operation to bring 'em in. We work our way up the chain. We get the low-level guys, and they lead us to the captain. We get the captain, and they lead us to the underboss. Eventually, we'll have enough of a foundation to target the gang's boss, arrest them, and shut down the gang for good. That Crimson Serpent evidence you just gave me is now logged in the right spot. Bring me more, and we'll start filling out the picture. Not all of the evidence you gather will be related to the gangs, but anything that connects to an active gangster will end up in here, logged against the appropriate person. Good luck out there.
You ready to get going on Crimson Serpent?
Tell me what you know about them.
The Serpents have been a player in Averno's drug and arms trade for a few years. Used to be all Chinese, but these days, the place is a regular melting pot. The leader's name is Charles Wong. He tries to play himself off as an upstanding local business leader, but we all know he's got a broader definition of business than most people. Guy's slippery as hell, but he keeps his hands clean. And his profile high, just to spite us. I can't wait for the day we take that smug slime ball down.
How's the investigation going?
Slow. Sometimes I just want these people to get a whole lot less civilized so we could take the gloves off. But that's me. I used to be in tactical. Still miss the adrenaline. These days it's more paperwork and less battering rams for me, but you get us the goods on these guys, you better believe we're rolling in hard. Our first order of business is Gia Weaver. New to the scene, but very arrogant. Looking to make a name for herself. You keep an eye out for evidence. I'll see if we can link it to her.
Control 84 requesting a plate run.
Affirmative, stand by. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Got a narcotics transaction in progress.
Roger that.
All right, that's enough. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Affirmative, stand by.
Central, suspect is in handcuffs.
All clear on that search. No criminal history.
What have we got here?
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. 84, no infractions on record. Attention units, we have reports of a street fight occurring in Bakersfield.
Central, please be advised of a 10-10 underway.
Roger.
Stop there.
'84 to Central. We have eyes on a dope deal.
Affirmative. 84 received.
Hey. You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Yo.
All units, we've got a 911 report of a 1031 burglary in progress in Chinatown.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
You should have arrested that suspect.
Control, I have a possible fake merchandise seller.
Roger that.
Take it Dispatch, easy. Unlicensed vendor activity at my 20.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
We'll take that.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Well, looky here.
Patrol, we had a 911 report of a drug buy in progress in Bakersfield.
Police officer, no one move.
Take him down!
Hold still, damn it!
Cuff him up, Boot. You have the right to remain silent.
On it. Central! They got away.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. Search returned with an active warrant.
Good catch.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
Central, eyes on a counterfeit goods seller.
Acknowledged.
Hold it.
Runner!
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Stop there.
Listen up, everyone. Before you get to your regular assignments, we have a special guest who needs our help, and he wanted to talk to you about it himself. This is Spencer Sharp.
Spencer I. Sharp, madam.
Oh, my mistake. Spencer I. Sharp. Mr. Sharp is the curator at the Averno City History Museum, and he's got a situation on his hands.
Hello, officers. I come to you with news of a serious crime. Several artifacts from the museum have gone missing. 20 in all.
They stole them out of the exhibits?
Some, yes. About half were stolen from out in the open. The rest were taken from our vault, which means that whoever made off with them knew what they were doing, and somehow managed to get their hands on a set of keys.
Got any suspects?
I have no earthly idea who would do such a thing. And to tell you the truth, I'm more concerned with finding the lost items than I am with apprehending the culprit.
Okay, you heard the man. Keep your eye out for any of this stuff as you move around the city. Then bring it in, get it to Eugene, and we'll send it back where it belongs.
Thank you, officers. Averno City's legacy depends on you.
Another day, another dime.
Unit 84, investigate a suspicious object that has been observed at the rear of the ACB Bank.
Central, we've located the item. Property of Averno Museum. Doesn't look particularly dangerous. Looks like we need a 4-digit code. Control 84 requesting a plate run.
Checking database for records. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
Positive plate check. Let's bring him in.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick Intersection 6.
We need some backup.
Roger that.
Spike strip is ready.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick Intersection 4.
All right, that's enough. You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
Okay, they're sober.
Patrol, we had a 911 report of a drug buy in progress in Mercer Heights.
Where'd they go?
Freeze!
Back on our target.
Book 'em, Dano! You have the right to remain silent.
Stop resisting.
You have the right to remain silent.
You have the right to remain silent.
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear. Any available units? Street vendors are reporting a possible narcotic sale in
How you doing?
Bakersfield.
We have eyes on a vehicle theft in progress.
Received.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. 84, no infractions on record.
Okay, they're sober. Good catch.
Central, requesting a 1028.
Affirmative, stand by. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear. Multiple sightings of a 1032 auto theft in Litchfield.
We got it.
Getting shot at. He's shooting. Get your gun out. She hit a civilian.
Roger that.
Cuff him up, Boot.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Well, looky here.
Okay, they're sober.
We'll take that. Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Central, requesting a 1028.
Checking database for records. 84, individual is a known felon.
10-4, dispatch. We'll take it from here.
Immediately. Park your vehicle and step out.
Support is standing by.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Acknowledged. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 7.
We got you.
We
We need some backup!
Affirmative.
Chaser! Alright, punk, that's enough. You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Okay, they're sober. Quit struggling. 84 to control.
Can I help you? Nothing to see over here.
Attention units, we have reports of a street fight occurring in Mercer Heights.
He's running! Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
Patrol, we have reports of a possible DUI in Richberry Park.
Central, we'll take that.
Okay, that's enough.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by. Search returned with an active warrant.
Had a few brewskis. Ah, contraband. We'll take that.
Oh! Runner! You have the right to remain silent.
All right, time to clock out. We've got a vehicle accident.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
Yo.
Hit and run at my position.
84 received.
Search the area. Shift's over. Yabba dabba do. You got this, kid? Just relax, will ya?
Cordell, you busy?
I always have time for you.
Don't say that too loud, I'm liable to hold you to it. I have an undercover assignment for you. We're getting reports of street races happening across Averno. Same cars keep showing up. We're pretty sure it's some kind of organized group. If they're flouting the law to race like this, we have a feeling they're up to a whole lot more. I want you to keep an eye out, and if you can, work your way into their outfit. Stay incognito, gain their trust, see what you can find out. You got that?
Yes, ma'am.
Cordell, nice work out there. We got enough evidence to give Weaver her day in court. Antonio got in touch. Says he's gonna call the payphone. Why don't you go talk to him for me?
I got a tip on Weaver. She's on the rooftop on Portalo Hill, right by the gas station. Better get there quick though, she's a restless one.
He give you anything?
Weaver's at a rooftop on Portalo Hill. We have to go right now.
That's great, kid. I'll call it in. Dispatch, gimme Lee.
This is Lee.
We know where Weaver is. Rooftop on Portalo Hill. Heading there now.
10-4. Great work. We're on our way.
Do it.
Appreciate the donation to my, retirement fund. So yeah, the department's starting to build a pretty serious case on your outfit. If you guys keep leaving loose ends, it could get rough for you.
I'll tell Popov to tighten things up. Anyone new in the department I need to worry about?
Nah, just a rookie. Remember Chief Cordell? His kid.
More cannon fodder. Love it. Hey, who the hell is that?
Christ, it's the Cordell kid!
You have the right to remain silent.
Cuff him up!
Hey, Cordell, look who the cat dragged in. Officer Choi.
Come on, Kelly. I thought cops were supposed to stick together.
And I thought they weren't supposed to take kickbacks from crooks for inside information.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now.
One perp coming in, dispatch.
All clear on that search. No criminal history.
He's crashed!
Come on, Daniel! I expect this from the rank and file, but you know better.
I was working undercover.
Don't try to feed me that, Choi! When Cordell found you, you were delivering our info to the Crimson Serpent.
So I could prove they're dirty.
This may come as a shock, Danny, but we already know the Crimson Serpent commits crimes. Now we just know they commit them with your help. You're a disgrace to the badge officer. At least I won't have to call you that much longer.
Don't do this. I have information to trade. There's a shipment coming in.
From where?
I'm not sure, but it's coming in at the docks.
Oh, it's good to know a ship is going to come through the docks.
It's supposed to be the biggest one they've had all year. Pavlov is overseeing the drop personally.
Now there's something we can chat about. Thanks for your work today, Nick. You can go ahead and punch out. Looks like Danny and I have a lot to catch up on.
It's time to get moving on the jawheads, Cordell. Let's start with how they operate.
How's the investigation going?
Well, they're not exactly hiding what they're up to. We just need enough evidence to make the charges stick. The chief said he was going to help me out with some personnel, but then he sent you. We all have to start somewhere. I just don't know why it has to be on my case.
What can you tell me?
They're garden variety punks. Wannabe revolutionaries. Heads full of garbage and faces full of safety pins. Christ, I'd rather deal with hippies any day, and I frickin' hate hippies. Along with the love of terrible fashion and music, seems they've developed a taste for armed robberies, assault, and smuggling. You name it, there's probably a lowlife doing it. Until recently, the Jawheads were a bunch of disorganized small-timers. Something changed when they crystallized around this band Caviar Lockjaw, or as I like to call them, Audio Poison. The band's been an effective recruitment tool. Now kids are lining up to get a taste of living dangerously. So our first order of business is to take them down. I want you to find anything we can tie to Caviar Lockjaw and get it to Eugene, okay?
Time to earn that paycheck. Central, requesting a 1028.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Dispatch 84 reporting a vehicular robbery in motion.
Copy.
Dispatch, eyes on a street brawl at our position.
You're out of options, Dirtwad. You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
I'll take care of that for you.
Looks like your buddy Choi's in a whole mess of trouble, huh? In my experience, it never ends well for dirty cops. Gun running is Crimson Serpent's specialty, so dollars to donuts, that's what's in that shipment. I bet you 50% of the weapons in Averno came from those guys. On the plus side, you stop this shipment, you take away firepower from crooks all over the city. Popoff's the real deal, though. He's gonna be a hard nut to crack. I'll keep my ears out for any more info.
Dispatch.
Any available units? Street vendors are reporting a possible narcotic sale in Chinatown. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
All right, that's enough.
You got this, partner.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
You have the right to remain silent.
Chase him!
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Central, get the cell ready.
Ah, contraband. More work for me. Oh, what a surprise. Just relax, will ya? HQ, this is Kelly. I need a plate check.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
We got a 1032 carjacking in progress.
Copy that.
84, Adam. Show us handling.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick Intersection 4. We have units on standby as required.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Copy that.
Confirmed. Spike strip deployed.
They're trying to get away.
We got you, scumbag.
Arrest him!
You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. 84, no infractions on record.
Good catch. Okay, they're sober. On it.
you doing?
Any units nearby respond to a commercial alarm triggered on Portalo Hill.
Quit struggling! Hook 'em and book 'em, kid. You have the right to remain silent. He's shooting!
Suspect KIA.
Runner! You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
Hit and run at my position.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
Quit struggling. Just relax, will ya?
Watch out, they've got a gun!
Central be advised of a Grand Theft Auto at this location.
Received. Suspect vehicle identified on West Bay Bridge. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Electric Avenue.
Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Central, we'll take that.
Affirmative.
He's running!
Support is standing by.
You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Received. Checking now. Search returned with an active warrant.
We'll take that.
These streets won't clean themselves. Street fight currently underway.
Roger.
Chase him! Book him, Dano!
You have the right to remain silent.
Shots fired!
'84 to control. We have a vehicle accident at my 20.
Dispatch to 84, message received. Understood.
Take him down! Ask Central for some backup.
10-4.
We need to find that suspect.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search, no criminal history.
Well, looky here. I'll take care of that for you.
Attention all units, we have reports of an aggravated burglary in Ramona South.
Chase! We got a vehicle fire here!
Cuff him up, Boot!
All right, that's enough. You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
What have we got here?
Vic is dead.
Control, hold up in progress at my 20.
10-4.
He's shooting! Chase him!
Suspect KIA. 1053 at this location.
Roger.
Central, we'll take that.
You got this, partner.
Book 'em, Dano!
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Okay, they're sober. On it. We've got a vehicle accident.
Affirmative.
Hit and run at my position.
Copy that.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
You can add DUI to their charges.
More work for me, oh, what a surprise.
Suspects can hide all sorts in their car. Next time, try searching it. Wrong call there, kid.
All units, we have reports of a street robbery in Springwood.
Doesn't look right to me.
We have individuals fighting at our location.
10-4.
Suspect is fleeing on foot.
Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Quit struggling.
Cordell, we got some decent intel out of that dirtbag Choi regarding the big weapons shipment coming in. Combined with the evidence you've been collecting, we're pretty confident we know the time, the place, the works. The last piece of the puzzle is to catch the perps in the act, so we're not rushing in guns blazing on this one. We wait until the handover is complete, then intercept the vehicles as they head away from the docks. I want you in the chopper with Martinez, tracking targets to help our units on the ground. I'll ride herd over the radio.
Martinez, you read me?
Copy that, Detective. We read you loud and clear.
Okay, head for the docks and hold for my signal.
Copy that, Control.
There goes the first one, but here comes another. Get the spotlight on him and keep it there. Dispatching cruisers to take him down.
Roger that, Control. Okay, Cordell, it's your time to shine.
I need some backup.
Acknowledged. Call in ground support to catch these guys.
Dispatch, I need backup here.
Roger. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 5.
10-4, roadblock in position. That's one down, but here comes another. Get on him and stay on him.
Copy. On our way.
I need to find that suspect.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 6.
I need some backup.
10-4.
Okay, we're ready for him.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Bakersfield.
And who do we have here? If it isn't our old friend Popov. He doesn't look happy at all. Okay, Chief. All vehicles and our prime suspect are accounted for. All units, return to the precinct for debriefing.
It's been a while, Popov.
Apparently. You look thin.
You know me. I just like to stay hungry. Your boss has been leaving quite a trail. Looks like I'll be getting a meal pretty soon here.
We both know you have nothing on Mr. Wong. That's why they put you on this loser of a case. You and this boy.
That boy is Chief Cordell's son. Show a little respect. He's got more integrity in his pinky toe than you've got in your entire crew.
Oh, my apologies, baby Cordell. Didn't know you'd gone into the family business. Guess it made sense, given how well it went last time.
You don't have to stick around for this, Cordell. I'll finish up the details and get him back to his cell. Go get some shut-eye. You've earned it.